I cannot do that here.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? Hope everyone finds themselves doing really well today. I am going to be working on a special project. As of lately, I've encountered something that I've been researching for a minute. I don't know what exactly to call it. I am referencing it as juggling 3 GA stars to our gear, our armors, our jewelry, our weapons, to your loadouts. I'm talking about the little stars that show up in the game. So whenever you get your weapon, this is what I'm saying. So the stars that you see on these items, and it's very select items, like I'm even using the wrong example. Let's start fresh. So let's start here. I am wanting to let you know that if you have a legendary item with any amount of stars, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, you can actually push it over the edge. You can add stars. You literally can do it. And there are people that already know some of this, and they've been pushing 2 at least. They've been encountering that they can get it through the blacksmith when you add that affix. That's the first time that you can get one. The second time is when they sanctify the item. That's where a lot of players have encountered the next GA star. I am coming to you and reporting to you that I have found a third one. And the third one is based on a couple of metrics in the actual game. It's really interesting, so we're going to try to do that today. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but most of the time we start to see the results, and I'll kind of walk you through it. There's a few stipulations and things you should know when doing these types of things. The first issue that you're going to run into in this is that you need to already have ancestral weapons in your treasure chest or in your possession point. As long as you have them, that's what matters. So, step 1, let's go get rid of what we don't need, and then we do what else? Let's repair our
One
stuff,
of my
just 'cause we're
better
here.
pieces.
Let's salvage everything we don't need. Let's take a look at items individually. Is there anything I need to save? Save these. These are useful for later. There's things that we can do with them later. Let's just make sure we don't delete these items. Alright. Taken. And they are now officially gone, just like that.
Good salvage.
No more extra things. So we've now made sure that this is going on. We will now just finish clearing out our stuff so that we don't have this repeating. Let's drop that back in there.
My skills
I like to keep
matched.
my chest
You'll
as clean as possible. I organize it at least 3 times a week, but it's pretty easy to get out of control. I don't know what you guys do about your management of things. I have encountered that I've taken notes on. So one of the things I've found out, and it makes sense, it's logical sense, that the more players or characters you make, the smaller your chest is going to be. So that's a direct correlation. And some of these videos are, I want them to be more for newer players, because I became a newer player not long ago, and I'm hooked on this game. It's amazing, and I think I want to share that with people. Like, there's just a lot of fun in this game. It's like every day I come back and there's something to fucking do, and that's like the coolest shit you could find in the game. So, developers, right on. Right. Whatever. Now let's go begin our process. I don't like to do all that stuff here. I always like going to the Heavenly Forge. Hadriel's is my favorite place to go build weapons and make things on here. Let's see. Now that we're here, there's a process to this. You want to start with the fresh weapon. And let's put away anything we don't need so that we can highlight the single weapon that we want to work on. My stash has been getting out of control these last 2 days, so apologize, it's so messy in here. It's usually really, really well organized. Uh-oh. Looks like we're out of space, guys. Uh-oh. I'm actually out of space. Let's see what we can clear out just fairly quickly. Man, there wasn't much space in it. Now I have to go to the stash. This is what I mean about why we have to clean everything out. Let's see. This is never fun. Yeah. 3 unmakers. We don't need 3 of these. 175, 120. Okay. I thought it was the same. 120, 160, 175. Wow, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of... That could be useful for somebody, but I don't have use for it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. We're looking for repeating things. If they're usually side by side, I can get rid of them pretty quickly. 30. Oh, that's clearly the better one. Yeah, clearly the better one. Okay. Rounds of Lucian. This one's better 2 versus 2. Oh. Cooldown reduction. That's pretty good. Ah, just that cooldown reduction does it all. Yep. This is getting trashed. Let's see what else is next to each other. Didn't I just get rid of one? 15. Let's take these, get rid of these. I just need some space, not all the space, but some space. Yep, that's gonna give us the same result as that one. 25. 26. That could be a very strong one, so we're gonna keep that. We could do something very strong with that one. But restores 2 damage. That could be very useful. All right. Let's see if I can just drop these in here. I don't need to go too crazy. We're gonna break out of the assignment. Was I supposed to sell this? No, we're supposed to drop that in. Alright. Let's go salvage things.
Put those pieces to good use.
Those materials are going to be really useful later. That's what I've really encountered. Alright, so next step here. Pick our weapon. Let's see. That's a nice 2-star. What I've also noticed is that the names change. That's really interesting. Because this is literally the same item. Wow, 207 damage. Maximum life. If we add Titan's Fall to the runic orb, it will turn into a 3-star 100%. So I'm saying this right now. Clip this. If this runic orb, I add Titan's Fall, just like I did to the sacrificial runic there over there, then it will gain another GA star. So this is going to be the one that we're going to mess with. Let's see if we can make this stronger than the sacrificial runic orb. This is going to be an interesting one. Oh, the name is based on the imprints. 51. Wow, that's interesting. That's cool. So let's go with that one. Okay. First things first, we need to make sure that the
The wonders of
proper.
Sanctuary at your fingertips.
Let's start imprint
How may I
calls.
help you?
I'm just making sure we can. So I'm gonna add that. No, it's whatever. We just need to compare it. That's all we need to do. Let's put it in there and just work from there. The imprint that we were choosing, which is why I was here. Sacrifice. Okay. Let's go to the item. Let's look this sacrifice. I think this is it. Nope, it's not it. Should be down here if I'm not wrong. There it is. Okay, so let's put that on.
Impeccable.
Yes, it's binding to our account. So we're remembering that we're starting with 2 stars. All right, guys. So our first step is done. So far, we lost a little bit of quality in the weapon. So Don't feel sad yet, because there's a lot more to go, and it could actually go south, but I'm definitely going to add a couple of stars here. So now let's go to add Titan's Fall. That's the next step after you imprint things. You want to go to the blacksmith and you want to make sure you add your affix. I've been doing this a lot, so I kind of know where some of these things are, specifically for this build, but not for everybody's build. But I will gladly research it. So this is where the first star is going to be earned. Watch closely. This is what older players know. This is what if you've been playing the game for a while, this is the type of stuff that, you're going to learn. Okay. First star getting added. So let's clip this. No star added yet. So the reason why is, notice how on screen, oh man, I guess my head covers it. On screen, the temper itself is saying that Titanfall has 1 to 2 range. Right now it gave me 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it and I'm going to re-roll it. You get re-rolls with the item. You typically get 5, and then after that you have to use scrolls. So here we go. I usually get it within 5. Titan's Fall awards 1, so we're gonna redo it again. Titan's Fall awards 2. We still haven't gotten it. I want to show you. We're still at 2 stars. Nothing's changed. Let's try it again. We got our 3. The 3 that we were looking for just came out. Now, I've been learning this by pure exploitation, just running drills left and right. That's how I got to this point. It's not some other shit. Now, check this out. We have another star. We just turned a 2 into a 3. That's how we do it. So now, let's get out.
Things on your return.
Let's have just a tiny bit of fun. Let's compare our weapons. So now our Titan's Fall is well on the way to having 4+ rather than 3. How I know that's going to happen is I'm comparing this to the old work of another one that I did. And in the other one, when I leveled it up at the blacksmith, I then got another one. So those are the stats that are going to get pushed to the edge that are going to possibly add another star based on affixes and level. So how that works next, this is a part that confuses a lot of people, because what I just showed you is a part that a lot of people know. So up to there, if you didn't know, congratulations, now you know, and if you knew, congratulations, you were right. Alright, so now, move on to the next step. Let's work on getting another star. This is where it gets difficult. So, on here, we now have added 1, and now we want to replace our affix. This is where we enchant our affixes. So, we're going to go select. Actually, we're going to go look at the old one. Let's see what we need to have on there. I want to say it's vulnerable damage. Let me check my build. Now I need to see, for my build's sake, what is it that I need to push it over the edge. So this becomes custom specific to whatever it is that you're working on. So let me pull mine up here. Okay. All right, and based on my aspect, we want critical strike, maximum life, cooldown reduction, and intelligence. So let's see what we have. At this moment, we have lucky hit, life on a hit, and 3 to Titan's Fall. So out of all the things I'm looking for, we have intelligence is present, and it's decent. No star needed there for mine. Um, the next one is cooldown reduction is what is wanted uh, with a GA star on it, so that I can exploit the most out of my build. Now that item is not on here, and there is a solution to that. I need to pick one item, so I'm looking for cooldown reduction is something that I need to add, and my build also I'm gonna name off what my build needs: critical strike chance, maximum life, cooldown reduction, and intelligence. The one that we're working on right now has intelligence. It doesn't have cooldown reduction or critical strike, and those are things that we need in order to build a very strong weapon. But that vulnerable hit is actually going to do something for us, so don't sleep on it. I would be okay with replacing critical strike chance with the lucky hit. That could do a lot more damage, in my opinion. Just kind of based on seeing some of the stats. Maybe some disagree, but I'm just gonna go and say this is gonna be cool. And on the last items, cooldown reduction is what I don't have. So I'll tell you what, my build needs more life, and I'd like to keep maximum life. That's already pretty good. It can get better, and I could push it over to star if we wanted to. Um, I'm pretty sure that if I just roll something higher, or at least get it to that edge, and I go level it up, it'll turn into another star. So, intelligence is also needed. So we're down to intelligence or maximum life. Otherwise, we're gonna lose a star. Those are the only things we can actually change. So I'm going to keep lucky hit in exchange for critical strike. We're gonna keep maximum life because we need it. We're gonna keep intelligence. Let's raise our intelligence actually. Let's see if we could raise that and push it above. Because that would actually help. Let's push our maximum life. That's what I'm gonna show you. Okay. Deciding. Life on a hit. It's pretty good. Let's add maximum life. This is where it gets wild. 424. Nope. Let's do it again. $431 maximum life. Nope. Let's do it again. 7.8 critical strike chance. That's pretty decent. But no, we're looking for life. Life is what's going to push us to the edge. Ooh, 450. We're getting closer. We're at 457. So we know we have a high number. We know that for sure. 8% lucky hit chance. See, that's where the nice numbers begin to show up. Keep rolling. You're only starting. 437 maximum life. Nothing. 50% damage over time. Do you see that shit? That's crazy. 50% damage. That's nuts. I need to move my face so you guys can see this part. Let me see here. This is gonna mess with the whole stream today if I don't do that. Let's see. All right, we're gonna put us right there. Just for today. And we're gonna move this right here just for today. Just so you guys can have a good view of the screen. Actually, I'm gonna put that here for today. So we can all see everything. Alright, now that I'm at the bottom of the screen. Look at that damage over time. That's crazy. 50%? So we need to get a 457 maximum life or higher. Nothing yet. Look at those lucky hit chances. I'm seeing. I'm recording what the strong stuff is here. 444 maximum life. We're still high, so we have something good on our hands. 8.4 cooldown reduction. I could have sworn we needed that. Yes, we do. We need cooldown reduction. That's an 8.4. We're gonna keep going. Maybe there's more. 61% over power damage, 41% damage over time. This is a strong weapon, dude. Something good's in there. 424 maximum, 50% vulnerable damage. That's good. Wow. Resource costs 6.0. That's not a good one. Things are costing me 2 million a roll now, if you notice. 424 maximum life, resource cost reduction. So that 8.4 was actually a good one. 49% damage over time, 437. I keep going. 7.3 lucky hit chance. That's decent. 2% essence on the kill. Those are helpful. Nothing in there. Notice how we haven't come across 457 maximum life yet. Not one at all. So I know we have something good. That we're sitting on some good. And I think that might be pushing the edge, actually. That 8 maximum resource. 8.7 cooldown reduction. Well, that's nasty. 64% over power damage. 8.5 cooldown reduction. So we know 8.7 is the edge to that one. 40%, 42. Wow. 450. Dude, I think we're on the edge. We don't need to change ours, but for the sake of it, I really should show you guys this stuff. I'm willing to sacrifice my money. I don't need it. 56% overpower. Wow. $437 maximum life. 63% overpower. Lucky hit. Up to a 50% chance to restore 40% damage. Shoo! 60% overpower damage. Look at that lucky hit with 10 primary resource. That's a good one. We are at the edge, guys. I know that 47 is max life that we could have got on this, and we lucked out on that. 5.8 resource. 8.7 cooldown reduction. God, I don't know if I should. Uh, let's see. One more. 444, 59. I don't think there's anything higher than this 457 that we already had. We were handed a good card. Lucky hit, chance, critical strike. Intelligence. Lucky hit. Intelligence. Cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. The highest I've seen is 8. What just happened? I'm like, what the hell? Critical. Alright, let's add. You don't have a critical life. Let's see if there's a bigger one I can get. We're gonna sacrifice a life. We're gonna try to make it stronger. Critical strike chance. Look at that, a 50% critical strike chance. Let's replace that. That's crazy. That's a huge jump, so now we know how deep the pool goes. Let's keep going, let's see if we can find the 60. Than the 50 points. No, we got a 45. 424, no. 457 maximum life, so we did have the ability to get another star. That's gonna... It's not gonna mess with me. I'm gonna show you. We can do the same thing here with critical strike damage. Just gotta make sure I have the strongest. Come on, critical strike. Wow, 75. I think that 50 is going to be the best one, actually. I don't remember seeing anything higher than that. Percent lucky. I'm telling you guys, it takes a lot of rolls. Like, all right, we can get the 60. It does exist. I know because I'm seeing it in the overpowers. You can spend as much money as you want on here, honestly. It's just about you. This is a personal tasting. You'll know when you're ready, when you're not. But to be honest, you really should just keep going. you have the money. More than anything, I am sacrificing myself for you. For your research. Let's see. Nothing better than that 50 yet. I swear I saw 60. Let's see, I'm seeing 63s. That's a little power. Come on, critical strike, show up. Cost me 2.7 million per roll. And not only that, but there's other essences and things I gotta have. See 64 for the powers, but nothing for critical. Maximum life, we did have a maximum life as well. I've never seen nothing higher than the one we had. Six. I think I got it, guys. Alright, I'm gonna keep what we got. For the sake of it, now let's go over here and we gotta go make sure we put a jewel in there. So this is the next step. Before you can choose to skip this step, but I want to say that when you masterwork this, it's influenced by what's already on the weapon, and it would make sense to me that so I'm just gonna make sure I add a socket identical to the other one.
Akarat's blessing on
It's
that
added.
one.
Let's make sure we have
Are your hands clean? Look, but don't touch.
How far are we? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the emerald off of that one. We're gonna give it a little emerald. And we're gonna swap it out for this one. You don't need to go to the jeweler. I know I'm standing in front of him, but you don't need to go to the jeweler to do this part. But boom, swapped out. There it is. Now we're gonna put this one into this one. And we're still down. Let's see what's about to happen. I think one more star is about to happen here. Hopefully we can get this through today. Now that we've added that, we've done our first 4 steps. Now we go to our last step, which is the Masterwork part of it. Okay. Let's go.
There's a good one.
Not done yet. Masterwork Affix. So there's our Titanfall has earned 4. We did not get one through here. Let's see. They fixed Masterwork. 87% on the critical strike damage. Holy shit. Wow. That is crazy.
I'll keep my
That's
forge
still a
up.
lot.
Return
That is
soon.
cracked out. Alright. So, on this one we were able to add 1 star for
Not
sure.
while I'm in town.
We're done here. We want to make sure that this part we can lose a star. We can gain a star. I was hoping that we could have added 1 more over at the Masterwork station. Let's go here. Blessed by the high heavens. By the high heavens. Affix upgrader to Greater Affix. Well, there's the 4-star, boys and girls. We turned a 2-fer into a 4-star. And I'm going to document this like so. Clip it so that I don't know, man. This is fucking cool. Tell me this is the shit though. It's just like, yeah, this is nuts, bro. So let's go compare them now. So they're very similar weapons. Damage is the same. Attack speed the same. 12.5. 278. Life on a hit. 112 critical strike damage. That's crazy, dude. Wow. Wow, I'll be back, guys. Alright. I hope that helped you guys. It sure helped me like crazy. That's crazy stats in my opinion. Damn, and I never moved that. Ah, Jesus Christ. Probably gonna have to do this again for you guys. So I'm actually really curious about this weapon. We're gonna take out the diamonds out of both of them, and I'm gonna compare them. I think the comparison is gonna speak for itself. Then I take off. Yep, those are the better ones. So I need to compare this. Hands down, the second orb is better. The one we just made. Yeah, because if you're just getting about 799 maximum life versus every hit you're getting 278. Dude, and then look at that critical strike damage. That's the other start. It doesn't show up as a start, but that's where we got the start. That's what happens when you push it over the edge. Yeah, man, this is insane. Let's go test it out. I actually want to play with it. I have to go see the difference between these things. Tossin, how's it going? Alright, boys.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's go find something. I can't even tell a difference.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Let's go get curious. Maybe there I can find.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. more time.
Animals. Just checking like that. I'm watching some interesting.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
It's not.
I need more time.
Typically beat this guy at about 5 seconds. Really? That would have gone on.
I need more time. I need more time. I need more time. I need more time. I need more time.
Finally.
For my sword, the agony of defeat.
I can tell we're stronger. I just can't say that. I can definitely tell we're stronger. Alright, that concludes this video. I need to now make a 3-fer for you guys, because that's where we're going to cross into a new place.
I cannot do that here.
Please let it be. Wait. Bloodless ring. Don't really care for this. Armor. unlock chance. Not bad at all. Let's go spend some of our points real quick. Let's see, what else do we need to make? Does that exist? Huh. Let me check this real quick. Huh. So there's something to it. Okay, so we can imprint that. Alright guys, give me a minute. I'm gonna be back in a few. I'm gonna go grab a snack.